One. All right, here we go. How does that lobby? Nice. I hope you guys tipped your waitresses in the lobby, grab a few snacks. Everything was good hanging out there.
Have some
Really?
popcorn.
Yep.
Don't talk about food. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
John, you can have a snack during the show. I mean, this is
Yeah,
all about films after all. Might as well get some popcorn and candy.
Just
last
gotta
year I
stay
was
down
in
in the front. Okay.
last year I was in a pizzeria having a glass of wine. This year I'm in a library.
Ooh, now while
I
you're
mean,
talking,
the vibe is a little different. I feel like I need to whisper.
I
Listen to
I
how
had
I'm
planned to be in Musso and Frank's, but they closed.
Oh no,
sad.
that's
Yes.
sad.
we got some more people rolling in, so we're just gonna give it a few more minutes, get some more folks rolling in, and we'll get started and kick off our showcase here. This is our Krista. What is this? Our fifth one here?
This is our fifth annual
Fifth
student
annual
showcase.
student
Yeah,
showcase.
that's
All right.
exciting. We've been doing this for 5 years.
Man, and it's fun. It's fun watching all the films that are submitted, and now we've got a lot of alumni submit too. So I feel like we've built up a nice group of alumni that submit, and it's good to see those films kind of grow and progress along the way from when they were students and they're alumni. So shout out to those. And yeah, it's good. It's been good to check out the films and all the unique and creative stuff everyone's putting out there. All right, give it another minute and then we'll get rolling here. Wait for everyone to jump in.
Hello, everybody.
And
Hi,
hey,
Rich.
Richard,
Glad to have you back. There's one of our alumni and
speaking of alumni.
submitters.
All right.
Woohoo!
Hi,
I'm going to mute again. Thank you.
hi
Fantastic.
everybody.
Hello. I can't see everyone when they pop in to say hi, so I'm just gonna say hello.
I'm one of the alumni.
Oh yeah, that's Katie. Katie Senblom. Hi,
That's right.
welcome.
Hey,
Hey,
Katie, how's it
Katie.
going?
Oh yeah,
I
we got the chat going too. Willie, hi.
hear her talking, but I didn't see a thing go around her screen, so I didn't know who it was.
Oh, now everyone's jumping in the
Hey,
chat. I love that.
she's got a cool LA thing going on there. All right, I like that logo. Good luck. Hello, everyone. Hey, hey.
Well, we can probably start covering some of our intro things at the beginning before we jump into the awards.
Let's do that. Let's do that. It's 33 after. I feel like if anybody jumps in, well, they'll definitely hear the awards. So we'll this showcase rolling here, huh? What do you
Yeah.
say?
Sure. So we'll start by introducing ourselves as the event host for tonight. So I'm Krista Lazinski. Those who don't know me, I am the program manager for digital filmmaking. And joining me are Trent. I was throwing it to you, Trent, so you can introduce
That
yourself.
was me. Okay, I didn't catch that one. Great, I got it though. Hey guys, my name is Trent. I teach cinematography and lighting, and also capstone productions. I see you halfway through the program and about at the end of the program too. I love cinematography, and I've got a nice, diverse array of filmmaking skills that I've just worked on for years. And so recently completed a feature film, which is fun. So I enjoy seeing everybody come through and then watching them, in the middle and how they progress, and at the end with their capstone projects. So it's really exciting. And I enjoy doing this too because it's another way to kind of showcase your skills and see what you guys are making and all your creativity. All right. And then throwing it over to Jenna.
Hi guys, Jenna Barrett. If you're here, I think you already know who I am, because you're involved in DF events, whether it's trivia or this or our screenwriters challenge that we do in the fall. Thank you guys for for participating. You are the reason we do this. Like we just want to show off your work. We invited some other people to view the showcase this time, and we had some good turnouts. So thank you for your participation. I don't really need to say anything else. I'm going to run the slideshow, so if something goes awry, then you can blame me. But back to the hosts.
We can never blame Jenna. She does such a phenomenal job. She also did this presentation, so big props to Jenna for that.
She did. She did. Shout out Frederick. Thank you, bro. Okay.
Oh, and now we also have career development with us tonight. So I'm just going to let them jump in. So, Steve, if you want to go ahead and start and just introduce you and your team.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Steve Longo. I'm one of the managers here in career development in Hollywood, California, steps away from the Dolby Theater. I usually would wear a tux because TL usually got the bow tie going. But I'm here with my team, Charlotte and Marche. We are here to support you and to say that we knew you when you get your big three-picture deal. We could say we met you and we saw your work right here at the film showcase. And we've been working with your instructor team for multiple years. You have a great crew of instructors. Please reach out to Career Development and say hello to Charlotte.
Hey guys, I see Frederick is in the chat. I met with you earlier this week or last week rather. This is awesome. Career Development loves this event. I just wanted to say, a lot of you are alumni, a lot of you are super early on in the program, but feel free if you've got any burning questions to reach out to us. We'd love to just touch base, and just, if you're early on in the program, just a quick chat to talk about what you can expect when you get closer to graduation. And if you've already graduated and you haven't met with us yet, definitely book an appointment with us and reach out. We'd love to talk with you.
So is Steve and Charlotte, are you guys providing the snacks for this?
They provide the snacks
Yeah,
and
and we'll
inspiration.
go ahead and
Okay,
upload it with a flash drive.
cool.
Sh-
Set it in a PDF form with
All right,
you got it.
perfect.
Charlotte forgot to mention that she's a filmmaker and
Yes.
also a festival winning filmmaker.
All right,
Thank you,
Charlotte.
Charlie.
Congratulations.
Yes, Charlotte has actually been at festivals with our instructor, TL Westgate. I believe he has run into you at some
Yes.
festivals.
In
Yeah,
Austin.
yeah. TL goes to every festival in the entire country, so it's very easy to run into him if you do any festivals. But yeah, we had a great time. I think that was last year. We did one in Austin. Yeah, so if you want to talk about that kind of stuff, feel free to book an appointment. We've had whole meetings where we talk about film festivals for an hour, so we can talk all about that independent filmmaking. That's what we love to do. So feel free to book an appointment, email us. We want to chat with you.
Excellent, excellent. And I want to say, folks, they're here for you, all right, as your career development. So definitely a very, very good resource. Reach out to them, use them as you progress through, and then even after you graduate, because they are here to help you with opportunities that you might not have available in your area, and they can definitely help you with that. So definitely use them as a resource. It's here. We have them for you, just like this showcase. So they're definitely a good resource moving forward. So thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Steve. Any other last words? We good? How
Think we're
about CK?
good.
Program director would like to say anything before we push forward? He's
I
giving the
think we
thumbs
just
up.
got the thumbs up.
He's in the library, so we have to keep it
That's why we're all whispering.
down. Okay, good. Okay, let's go on. Here you go, Krista.
So we have some tonight. Our big prizes for our category winners are we have our Amazon gift cards. So we will be sending those out tomorrow after we announce our winners. So once your name is announced, keep an eye on your email tomorrow as you will be getting communication about those. So that's just a quick reminder because we did announce that at the beginning. So I know that's really exciting. For this, we typically do the Amazon gift cards, and then for our screenwriting challenge, it's usually B&H gift cards. So we try to really reward all of your accomplishments with some kind of prize. So that's what we have for this one. And then just as kind of a note for our judges this year is we only had a few faculty judges, which was myself, Trent, and one of our instructors, Amy Zamidi. But then because we were lucky enough to get some industry judges, which included David Sabolsky, Daniel Lear, Pamela J. Smith, who's here with us tonight, and Jenna, I'm sorry, I can't say Jordan's last name. Is it Eichenblatt?
You nailed it.
Eichenblatt. Fantastic. So if you didn't have a chance to check out the profiles of our industry judges, please go ahead and visit the DF events page. They come from all different areas of the industry, and they so graciously donated their time to take a look at student films and give notes. And we were really lucky to have them take part this year. So I want to give a big applause and thank you for that.
Yes, thank you, judges. And so let's just go over the process real quick so everybody knows we have 5 categories that we judge all the productions with. Okay, so video production quality, sound production quality, story development, editing, and then overall production value. So it's really important to hit all those for your film. We had a lot of close calls tonight, which we're about to get into. But so in some of those categories were important for when you guys finish your product and polish your product off. All right, and so the award categories, Krista, what award categories we have?
So tonight, for our primary categories, we're going to be talking about our best short documentary film, our best short video non-film, the best short narrative film for a student, the best short narrative film for an alumni, and then our fan favorite, which was voted on by audience members of the showcase as it ran.
All right, excellent. And we're going to get into it now. Here we go.
So we're going to start with our nominees. So starting with the best short documentary film, the nominees are The Next Mission by Frederick McDuffie, GPOV Status Hefe by Willie Roots, and Growing Mr. Ford by Cole Adler.
All right, and we have our winner. And Jenna, that winner is, boom, there he goes. Growing Mr. Ford, Cole Adler. Congratulations. I know Cole's here tonight, so if he's available, we'll have him say a few words. But this was a very enjoyable documentary. It was about an old retired veteran from the Air Force, alcoholic that really turned his life around and did some gardening. So if Cole's here, Cole, do you want to say a few things about your documentary if you're available?
Hey guys, I'm right here.
Okay, Cole is all right. So Cole, give us a little rundown where you got the idea from. Did you do this for school or was this outside school?
This was for school. This was my second project at school. During my first one, I made that with my stepfather, Robert Ford, who is in Growing Mr. Ford. And while we were making that, we were kind of talking about what the next project for me would be. And the idea had kind of come up about something about him. And I thought that his story was inspiring, and I love him a lot. So I wanted to kind of show people his story and hopefully inspire people that, you're never too far gone. You can do great things.
Excellent. It was definitely great. Very well done, well produced, put together. You have a lot of good B-roll in there. And he was really well spoken on camera too. So the shots look really good. Excellent work on that one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Congratulations. So a little there for Cole. He's going to get that Amazon gift card and hang tight. You'll get that in your email. Let's move on to the next one.
Awesome. So our next category is the Best Short Video Non-Film. And the nominees are One More Day by Germonte Esquine. I'm going to pronounce this the best I can, I'm sorry. Ho Aloha No by Richard Bernico. And The Breaking Point by Jessica Caputo. And Trent just walked away, but he needs to announce our winner.
I get the winner. Go for it. Let's hit it. All right. He Aloha No. Okay. I even looked it up how to pronounce this and stuff. It's great. Richard's here tonight. This is a music video. This one was fun. Okay. This is a good one. Richard, jump on in here and tell us what your inspiration was for this music video. He was talking.
Can you hear me?
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Go for it. Yep.
Okay, a friend of mine is a musician here in Hawaii, and he's always submitting for these Hawaii Music Awards. So his wife called me up and asked, "Hey, can you available this Sunday?" I go, "Why?" "We want to shoot a music video and submit it. Submit it where? To the Nahoku Awards." And I go, "What? Are you kidding me?" So I go, "Okay." So I gathered my few cameras, got a couple of people, and just went and we shot it. We had her son shoot the drone footage, and we just put it together like that. I took the three cameras, just merged the three different things, and made the music video, and we submitted it. And it's actually running for it's actually a finalist in the Nahoku Awards, which is a big deal here in Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really happy. And it was his song, and all I did was do something simple for them. I had a vision for it, but they wanted it simpler, but I had a little vision, so
You can always do
I
your
wanted to do that.
director's cut. Yeah, it was simple, but it was very beautiful and well shot. And sometimes simple is the best when it comes to these. And it was a very kind of like peace, love song. So I feel like keeping it simple and just focusing on the music was the best way to go.
It
So
means friends, or some kind of friends, or something like that.
yes,
So
Well, and I
it's
think
actually
what
it's actually
Sorry, I was just going to say, I think that's what works so well with it, though, is because with the pacing of the song, and I think people think, especially with music videos, it needs to be really flashy or fast paced or things like that. But I think the pacing of it and the editing for it, I think it just worked really well. All of the shots were really well composed, and it did what it needed to do in a really beautiful way. And I think that's why it worked really well.
Question for Richard, if you don't mind. Richard,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love how you bookended the opening shot and the closing shot, but also the animation or the cartoon aspect of the credit that you also bookended. Did you paint that as well, or how did you create that image?
Some friend of theirs actually made that. That's an actual valley. So that gave me the inspiration to go to that very valley and do the drone footage of that area. So that's how I used that to begin it. Somebody drew that for them. So that's what gave me the idea to do that, to go up with the zoom up with the drone, shoot around and come back down. It's that that piece of art that somebody made for them.
Excellent choice. Thank you.
Nicely done. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's still up there. All right, congratulations. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's move on. Let's jump to the next one. Here we go.
So
Krista,
our
you.
next category is Best Short Narrative Film for a Student. And the nominees for this are Gas Station Shuffle by Joseph Booth, Woman at the Well by Jacob McCall, and Cigarettes Sold Here by Noah Humphrey.
Right, all three good ones. This was a close one. This one close, but one of them came out on top, and that one was Gas Station Shuffle. All right, congratulations. Let's see, is Joseph in the house? I haven't seen him on there, but he might be.
It looks like he is.
Oh, fantastic. So, love the twist here. This was like a creepy one, man. This is creepy. I really liked it. Joseph, jump on in here and tell us where you got the idea for this short film.
So, first of all, I want to thank you guys, the judges, for considering the film. I don't have a extra elaborate story. I met an actress that she needed some acting experience. And as far as me as a filmmaker and a writer, I get inspired when I meet people, personality and stuff like that. And I said, hey, what do you think about doing a horror and then you're playing two people to show your range? And she was like, sure. And I wrote it and we shot it the next week. So that's how everything kind of came to be. I pictured everything in my head and we scheduled time and we shot it in 2 days. We could have shot it in one day, but we had to stop halfway through because the gas station was actually a grocery store and they cut off all the lights. So we had to go back there the next day and try to match everything the same and finish up.
Oh, that's challenging. Yeah, I was going to ask you another quick question about the location because you had a gas station and it's not easy to come by and film at a gas station because usually they're kind of busy and populated. And I guess a grocery store, but you talked about some of the obstacles you had to face there. How tricky was that?
I'm sorry, sir, can you repeat your question?
How tricky was it having to go back again? And then also just the gas station area outside. Was there a lot of people around or did you have it secured so you were the only people allowed?
So the funny thing was I had another student, Adam Joshua, that is a LA Film School student as well. He was my DP on set and he secured the location. So we live in Texas. We live in the DFW and we shot it in Arlington. So I live in downtown Fort Worth. So it was a lot of coordinating through him, but he was the one that secured the location. We worked with a 4 people crew. We had a couple of grips, a couple of PAs. The store manager was very nice, but one thing that he didn't tell us was that they closed at 9. So of course, at a gas station, you're thinking, oh, it's 24 hours. We got there. We said, hey, can we shoot at 7? We got there at 7. We found out they closed at 9. So we had to change a lot of our shot lists to make it shorter so we could get all the extras, which we had about 7 or 8 extras. I even threw one of my sons in to be an extra just to make the gas station full. And we shot it as quickly as we can, but still wanted to have that scene build up that suspense that, that was shown.
It was some good suspense. It was good. Well done. Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent work. All right. Did you actually, real quick, one last one. Did you shoot this? You shoot this on your own, or did you shoot it for a student project for school?
We shot it on our own. There was It was a personal project.
Cool.
The whole idea was just to, like I said, get the actress some experience and have fun with it and see what we can do with it. So it turned out very well, and I'm very proud of it.
Excellent. Props to you. And yes, I encourage everyone to film outside of the curriculum. We have areas in our curriculum where we, guide you along and we make films here. But man, it's great if you can go do stuff on your own too, because you're learning on top of learning. So I know it gets busy and life gets busy, but good on you for doing that. So I encourage everyone to go out there and film outside of school as well too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And
Excellent work. Thanks. Okay.
Sorry,
Ooh, we're
before we move on, since I'm in control of this, um,
whoa,
it just warmed
whoa.
my heart that you worked with another student on this.
Oh,
Yes,
When
ma'am.
cool.
we designed the curriculum, we try to get you
I was
guys to
thinking the same
network with each
thing.
other and communicate with each other, and this is just it coming full circle. So don't tell me if you knew him before school. Just let me have this.
Let Jenna have her moment. We get really
Yes,
excited about that.
we're really happy. So congrats
That
to
is
you.
true. That
Thank
is
you so
true.
much.
Yeah, it's not often they find each other because they're all over the United States and the world. So it's great that you guys were able to connect and work together.
Awesome. So, along the Best Short Narrative Film category, this time we're looking at Alumni. So, the nominees for this category are Max and Joe by Daniel Bailey, Vox Raptor by Ray Taylor, and My List of Bodies I Buried in the Woods by Andrew DeBennett.
That one by Andrew was awesome.
Okay, yeah, that was okay. So this was a really close one. I mean, like really close, folks. But one of them came on top. Jenna, please. My list of bodies I buried in the woods. Boy, this was a tough one because these top three
This one
were
gave me chills.
fantastic.
I was so creeped out.
It was it was very
Felt like that
creepy.
guy was staring into my soul.
Yes. So I remember Andrew filming this in Capstone, and so that was back, gosh, 4 or 5 months ago. So he's definitely graduated by now. Put this together while he was in, and he's polished it up since then for good reason here because it's looking good. So is Andrew around by any chance? Is Andrew
I
around?
am here.
All right, Andrew, jump on in. Okay, so you did this for school for Capstone. Can you give us an idea of where you came up with the idea of the creepy man that works at a coffee shop and buries bodies in the woods of people he doesn't like?
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember at last year's award show, I told you about the little book that I got from my mother-in-law for Christmas, and that was the title of the little notebook was My List of Bodies I Buried in the Woods, and that's literally what I named it.
Excellent.
And the first thing that came to my mind is a coffee shop worker. I don't know why. It just happened to go, it happened to fit, and I loved it. And the creepy guy that that played Sean is my younger brother. He was the only one that I could think of that could actually body who I needed. It was my brother.
That's too funny. That's your brother is the creepy one. My goodness.
Yes.
That's great. Hey, it's good casting, And a lot of times, when you do a short film production and you don't have a lot of money, you cast people and you use the skills that they have to fit the characters that you have in mind. So it's great that
Yeah.
he was available there to you. Do you have any other plans to put this in any other film festivals? Anything else? What's your next plans for this one?
Yes. So currently, my list of bodies has won best horror story category for the Zepstone Film Festival that will be in September of this year, and it won best story category. So we are up for an annual award this year, and fingers crossed we get that award. But it was also nominated in the Utah International Film Festival. We had a lot of competition that year, but it did well. I appreciated it. Got a lot of great feedback. Um, so we are in very early pre-production of making this film an actual feature. We have a finished script. We've got 2 out of 5 cast members already scheduled for this, so it's gonna be a big thing. And I would like to take real quick shout out to Cole Adler, who won the first category. I met him in the very last class. He has helped me. He's become one of my best friends, and he has helped me write this story, gave me inspiration. So I owe him this nominee is for you, Cole.
All right, there you go. Jenna's heart is exploding all over the place. Can you see? Like her whole face
She's
is
so
red.
kerfluffled. She's like,
Sorry. Apparently, if I like scroll down with the mouse, it does. I was trying to scroll in the chat to type, I love this. Anyways, we got a little bit of a preview, but I don't know if
You're
the
so
word.
excited. The display is going all nut here. Okay, good, fantastic. And you know what? Shout out to our other films, Max and Joe, and then Vox Raptor. Ray, I don't know if Ray's in here, but I really liked Vox Raptor. That's kind of up my alley too. It was dark and creepy, and it had like a little monster theme to it. So that was the fun one. I suggest you go check that one out as well too. All right, but props to you, Andrew. Fantastic, and it's great that you and Cole are working together. especially after you graduate, to produce stuff. And I'm excited about the feature. All right, that's great. So
Yeah,
hopefully, keep us up to date on that, how that's going, especially if you're doing some funding or what you're doing for crowdfunding. Yeah.
I absolutely will. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the judges as well.
Right. Good
Thank
deal.
you, Andrew.
Whew, okay, we're getting down to it. I think we got one more left here, right,
I
Jen?
think we're at our last, I think we're at our last category. So this is, oh yes, our fan favorite vote winner.
Okay.
So we have a few nominees for this one.
This is where the
And
folks come in and voted. All right.
yes, this is the vote winner. So our nominees here are Gas Station Shuffle by Joseph Booth, A Quiet Encounter by John McLean, Growing Mr. Ford by Cole Adler, Lost and Found by Xavier Taylor, and Vox Raptor by Ray Taylor.
All right, so the audience has spoken, and they have chosen for their fan favorite A Quiet Encounter with John. All right, John McLean.
Ah,
All right. Congratulations, John. And John is here. All right. John, tell us, congratulations, first off, the fan favorite. The folks out there watching enjoyed your film.
Thank you.
Tell us about your encounter film there on the bench, the park bench that you had.
Well, yeah. So I've made friend with a couple of students. Jose Granado is one of them. He's a DFM student. He's, I think, in his second or third month. And he came on. He wanted to be one of the actors, and another student that's in the music production program wanted to be one of the actors as well. And they both lived pretty close to me. So,
15 here about no more kids in the living room.
so I apologize for that. But yeah, no, it was a really fun project. It was kind of like a side project that I wanted to do, and it was outside of class. But now I'm ending up having to revise the project. So
No, it was great. It was a good one. Excellent work. And again, working with students, Jenna's getting off flustered here, enjoying it. And
she getting
outside of
bubbly.
school projects too, outside of school projects. So yes, we give you a good rounded curriculum of skill sets here, but the best way to learn too is to do your own stuff that you've learned here, work on your own projects, continue to push those skills outside of the classroom. That's how you're going to continue to thrive and get better. And of course, meet and work with other industry professionals and individuals. So it's great that you did that outside of class, and well deserved. All right, A Quiet Encounter is the fan favorite winner. Congratulations.
Thank you guys again.
All right.
Thank you for everybody that voted for it.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone that submitted, because we had a lot of good films, and I'm telling you, when I say that there were some close calls, I'm talking like tenths of a points for some of these categories where the winners were like 0.2 above the other one. So it was very close. Our judges did a good job. We had multiple judges for each video, so it wasn't just one judge watching your film and putting their score. We had two, sometimes three judges. And then if there was a couple of close ones, we added some more judges to say, hey, give us your thoughts on those. So some of them even had four judges on some of these that were close. So we try to make it as fair as possible and as fun as possible for everyone. And we're just excited to see all the skills and all the talent that everybody's throwing out there and submitting to us. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, we just want to thank everyone again. Please continue submitting every year. Keep showing us all of your great films. I feel like the films just keep getting stronger year after year. Like we said, this is our fifth year of doing this. And we can only run these events with you. And that's with your submissions, with your support. And we just get really excited to have students be able to showcase everything that they're doing and then showcase it here, showcase it other places. So thank you again. This has been just another fantastic student showcase.
All right, and keep an ear out for our next possible one if we do the 3x3x3 script writing challenge again, coming later this year. Okay, for all you script writers out there, challenge yourself to our short film script writing competition that we do, which is always a fun one. We get a lot of good scripts in there, and we have some good judges rolling those on. So another event to look forward to. And Jenna will probably bring back trivia sometime. I'm sure she will. Maybe if all y'all hit her up enough and shoot her some emails.
I'm going to schedule one this summer. We will. Jenna, we are going all out this
I
summer.
like summer trivia.
Summer trivia is
trivia.
like,
Okay.
we are going to have like blockbuster summer trivia. I promise. It's happening. You can all hold me to that. This has been recorded. We are having summer trivia.
Blockbuster summer trivia. I love it. All right. Okay. want to thank everyone for coming. I appreciate your time showing up here, and you guys did a fantastic job. I appreciate all the submissions and look forward to seeing all the other projects that you produce and submit our way. So I hope you all have a good evening. Krista, give us some last words and a farewell.
Just want to say thank you again, and a big thank you to Jenna and Trent. They really could not do this without them. This would never happen without them. So a big thanks to them and to Career Development and everyone else who helps support this event every year. And just to, keep doing what you're doing and keep sending in your films and just keep shooting everything you can outside of school. So keep up the hard work. Don't let it interrupt your schoolwork, but still keep filming as much as you can. So everyone have a great night, and we look forward to seeing what you have to produce next.
Bye, everyone.
Congratulations
Bye,
again to
Steve,
everybody.
Charlotte, Career Development. Have a
Bye.
good night. Be
Bye.
safe. Take care. Keep shooting. Film, that is.